announcements. We invite you to stay today and pick up a carry-out lunch. Our friends from St. John's United Methodist are providing the lunch for us today, and we're grateful for that, and for all of our partners throughout the week who continue to bring lunches to us that we can share. So I suspect there is plenty of it back there. So feel free, everyone that would so desire, take a lunch home with you today. The good news about COVID is I watched the numbers closely and we're seeing them come down. Hopefully that trend will continue as we get less spread in our community. We can feel a little more comfortable about not having to keep these on. And my hope and desire and goal is that if they continue to come down by the first Sunday in November, we can return to the dining room to eating together, which is such an important and special part of who we are here at South Main. Of course, we're open throughout the week, 9 to 12, and we meet each day down in the fellowship hall for some sharing time and prayer. And as we've already welcomed Kay this morning, thank you, Kay, beautifully. And Kay's friend, Mr. Dale McAdams, is also here with us today. We're grateful. And Kay and Dale actually have been attending the Bible study here now for several weeks that Dave Phillips leads. And so that is on Thursdays. He's working through the Gospel of John. I don't know how far along you've gotten. You're not moving at a real rapid pace, I don't believe, taking this time, which is good. So come join in if you're available at 10:30 on Sundays. And the Bible study's been meeting here in the chapel. Don't forget about our Ride to Work ministry. We have two people that continue to be in it, right? Or down to one.
They both graduated.
They both have graduated. Okay, they both have graduated. One has a car, and one is hopefully well on the way to getting a car. And we're working on a partnership with Anderson County. We've been part of a grant that they wrote to the federal government that's been funded, and we're just waiting for the wheels of government to turn so that we can access our funds. Because we're out of funds right now in the Ride to Work ministry. So pray that those wheels will crank up here so we can get some folks back in that. I share the sad news this morning that Jenny Craddock, who's been part of our staff since February of 2019, just a very gifted young woman. I say she's young. Well, she is young in my mind. She has just done a beautiful job here for us with her skill set, which was rare. She had abilities. She'd had a previous career in banking, and she also had a master's in counseling. Where do you get that combination, huh? And so she just covered all the bases here. And she has accepted a position at the Free Clinic, which I'm struggling with that because this is the second employee that's stolen from us at the Free Clinic. But we love the people at the Free Clinic anyway. So she is going to hang around. Well, she'll be here to handle some of our basic financial stuff for the next few weeks. But we are in a search for someone. This is a part-time position. We need someone that has some knowledge about finances and bookkeeping, but also has a heart. To me, that's the most important thing in this work, this ministry, is you have to have a heart for people. And Jenny did, and Elizabeth does. And so if you know of anyone, have them contact me. All right. What other announcements do we have today? Can you think of anything? So I asked your prayers. I asked you last week for prayers for my sister. She sees an oncologist this coming Tuesday. Hopefully we'll have a little clearer picture of what she's looking at in terms of her care and treatment ahead. My mom is here, but please pray for her today. She, in the last last few days has come down with a cough and running a little bit of a fever this morning. So Jean stayed home with her today. But just keep us all in your prayers if you would. And I know there's many needs around. Lots of folks battling with sickness and losing loved ones. And so just keep folks in your prayers. We're going to end on a really positive note. I always open it up for birthdays. This past Friday was Beth Cruz's birthday. Raise your hand, Beth. This is Beth. And let me tell you, I hope it's okay if I tell this. For her birthday, she asked her entire family to come to church with her.
And they actually showed up.
And they actually showed up. So, if anybody's thinking of a birthday for something you might want to question your birthday, I think it's a great idea, okay? And we're glad to have all of you here today to be in worship. And so, I forgot to tell you, do you know happy birthday?
Yes.
I forgot to give you a heads up about that, that we sing birthdays. Anybody else got a birthday this week?
Not a birthday, but our 7th anniversary is tomorrow.
Oh, the 7th anniversary! Yes, and don't you have, is yours this week too?
Next Sunday.
Oh, it's next Sunday. We'll sing to you next Sunday. And Gene and mine is the following, it's next week also. But
This would be last week.
Dawn had a birthday last week. All right, so we'll sing to Dawn and we'll sing to Beth. Anybody else got a birthday?
I have one coming up on the 25th.
The 25th, all right. And so let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And then one more time, happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, God bless you. Happy anniversary to you. Speaking of marriage and anniversaries, the beautiful flowers on the altar table today were given to us from the Cothran family, Ben and Ann Cothran, who have been a part of this church and ministry over our lifespan. Their daughter Rachel was married last weekend to her husband Gabe, and they had a celebration last evening at the Art Center, beautiful celebration, and donated these flowers to be here in the church today in their honor. Then also Jeannie Berry, who's a part of our family of faith here. Last Sunday, if you were here, Jeannie had with her daughter Jacqueline and her daughter's new husband Mason. And their marriage was celebrated in a beautiful gathering at Barry's home yesterday evening as well. So that's always exciting when folks are beginning that journey of life together. So amen to that. All right, let's stand, and if you feel COVID comfortable with the person next to you, you can join hands. If not, don't worry about it. As we sing our closing song, Loving God. Loving God, loving each other, making music with our friends.